Alrighty guys, so I just wanted to give you an update on the Trident maple, a field grown Trident maple. So this tree, some of you guys may already know, but I got this tree around September or October of last year for a really good deal. So let me show you how it was looking before. So this is how it was looking before. So you can see branches all over the place. The taper was kind of there, but it needed to be further developed towards the top. But as you can see, there's a bunch of branches, and yeah, here it is now. So what I have done so far to this tree, obviously I repotted this tree because it really needed to be repotted. And as you can see, what I've done is I've developed some of the branching, which is really nice. As you can see, I'm waiting for this one to thicken up a little bit so I can be able to wire it and create some movement on it. But as you can see, I got this branch right here, which is needs to be chopped. I think it's a pretty good size now. And there's this other branching. I left this wire here because I know it's going to elongate and I'm going to need to wire it a little bit more. But as you can see, the branches are just really nicely. This is going to be another little branch, and this is going to create more taper here. As this heals, I'm going to reduce this stub a little bit lower, and I might just take this one off because I don't really need two of them, because that's going to thicken up and that's going to finish up my taper on this tree. But if you can see, then back here there's another little branch that needs to thicken up. So I pretty much reduced the upper branches because I feel like they were a little too long and they weren't really letting this one grow. They were pretty much shading the whole tree and not let it grow. And I have this other one back there. I definitely removed this one because it was just going up and that way, and it just doesn't look nice. Like on this one, like you can see the branch comes down a little bit, but this one was just completely too high up, so I completely took it off. What I'm going to do as well, it looks like the colors already stopped, so it's not it healed over a little bit, so I'm going to start scraping a little bit more here and here so I can start, because this one is rolling really nicely. It was just like right here, but now it rolled all the way inside, so I'm going to get a little bit more carving on there, and that's gonna help it heal a little bit more. So I think by next year I should be able to have those wounds completely healed up, and this little one is not going to be a big problem. It should go away pretty quick. And I think by next year I should be able to repot it into a better pot. What happened with this one, there was a pretty crazy storm and I had a different setup before, and this thing fell. So yeah, as you can see, I added some tape right there because the box kind of opened up a little bit, and yeah, there's like some weeds growing in the inside. But anyways, yeah, I definitely need to repot this tree this next year pretty much. But I just love the way this tree is really turning out. It's just the branching is really nice. It's developing really nicely, and I just need to completely help it heal a little bit more. But let's see here. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty nice tree. And I'm going to go ahead and just take this one off. There you go. Nice. Because I don't really need that. It's just growing like that, and it's gonna thicken up kind of weird at this area. So I just really want to create some taper so I can be able to have that little taper there. So that's gonna finish up the trees. And I added a shade glove. I kind of had to like make a double one right there because supposedly was the right size, but it didn't really reach. So the reason why I put this is because some of the trees were getting pretty burned up, especially the ficus, this ficus over here. as you can see, there's a bunch of like leaf burn for some reason. I mean, ficus are usually pretty strong, but I don't know if it's like the actual wall that was kind of like bouncing too much light. I'm not too sure, but I was able to, you know, put the shade cloth on, and I think it's gonna be pretty well. It's a 40%, so it still allows plenty of sunlight. Right now it gets kind of cloudy a little bit, but as you can see, there's a lot of sun that still goes through. And yeah, but I just really wanted to go over the Trident maple. Look how nice it looks. If you have any pointers, any tips, just comment down below. I would really appreciate it. I could, you know, the more help, the better. But yeah, if you have any tips on how I can maybe fix this knob, maybe I would have to like carve on it a little bit or something so it could close down. I'm not too sure. And then same here, I have the same issue right here because I just wanted to kind of like melt down a little bit. But I definitely need to repot this tree because I know that by next repot season this is gonna be way more developed. I just pruned this tree back like 2 days ago, and I'm already getting a bunch of growth all over. So this tree is just gonna explode with growth, and it's gonna start developing pretty nicely. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Just wanted to update you guys on this tree. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Subscribe.